start with Aston Villa chat. Yesterday, I think you announced it actually on air, that Tyrone Mings has been stripped of the captaincy. He's given it to John McGinn. What are Aston Villa? We had a brief conversation about this in the meeting. What are Aston Villa now? Are they Leicester? Are they that level? Are they Everton? Are they as bad as Everton are at the moment?
No.
Sorry, when I say that, let me just say, by saying that, Everton, I think, are the Premier League's biggest underachievers. They're the biggest club that failed to live up to their reputation. So it's a backhanded compliment.
From like where they've come from.
And what they should be about and how big the club is, yeah. So what are Aston Villa at the moment?
I think Aston Villa I think they've got to be aiming. I look at Aston Villa as like, say, where Leicester are. Now, Leicester, you'd have to say, last season, they finished 8th. They had a horrendous form throughout the season, managed to end the season relatively well, got 8th. Aston Villa finished 14th. That's not good enough for the size of that football club. And you look at the squad of players they've got, with some of the ones they've added, the likes of Diego Carlos, or they've got Coutinho now on a permanent. They've got good youngsters coming through. Like we saw the emergence of Jacob Ramsey last season, who was really, really good. Excellent player. 14th for Aston Villa Football Club is not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. So next season, Steven Gerrard now, this is his first, obviously he's got this season now, getting the players in, starting to get his squad, the players that he wants in there, starting to already making waves with the decision with the captaincy, wanting John McGinn to have it, not Tyrone.
What do you make of that? You've had your captaincy taken away, right?
Yeah, at the same club.
Oh yeah, that was Lambert, right?
Yeah,
was that midway through a season, or was it the end?
Yeah, no, it was midway through a season.
Okay, how does that make you feel? How will Tyrone Mings be feeling now?
Well, I'm sure.
Embarrassed?
Listen, Steven Gerrard, I would say, has probably got more class than Paul Lambert did with me. Steven Gerrard, I would like to think, would go to Tyrone Mings first and tell him first and foremost, listen, I'm going to give it to John McGinn, and then have that conversation with John McGinn. Paul Lambert already had the conversation with Ron Vlaar and then told me like 20 minutes before, but I'd say probably 45 minutes before kickoff, that I weren't going to be captain. So there's the difference there. So that had my head all over the place. But I think in this situation, I think the way that Tyrone Mings has handled it, I think it's been really classy. The way he put out that tweet yesterday talking about it's not about him, and he's totally right. It's not about him. It's about the whole team. I think it was good the way he spoke about John McGinn, how he wants to follow him. He's a great leader. I totally agree with it. I mean, I think it's harsh on Tyrone Mings. I'm a big Tyrone Mings fan. Maybe didn't have his best of seasons last season, but he's an international. He's certainly done well for England whenever he's played for them. But this is just a decision that Steven Gerrard wants to make.
Do you think that's decision? You mentioned Diego Carlos there. They paid, I think, just under 30 from Sevilla for him. Does that tell you that Tyrone Mings won't be part of the starting 11 now because he's not captain?
No, it doesn't tell me that he's not going to be part of the starting 11, but it tells me that I'd say his position is not set in stone now. I think there's a real battle for that centre-back. You're talking about Konza's there. You talk about Ming, you talk about Carlos. It's about who performs best in pre-season, who comes back doing really, really well. I guess we'll start that game. But Aston Villa have got options. But as I said, 14th position for Aston Villa Football Club last season isn't good enough.
Where do they need to finish this season?
I think they've got to be aiming top 8. I mean, I know that sounds high.
I can't see that in a million years.
Okay, these are the teams that finished above them.
Yeah.
Brentford.
Right.
They could finish above Brentford, right?
Okay.
Palace. I like Vieira Palace. Okay. Newcastle. Wolves.
They'll be bigger. Wolves, yeah, great.
Brighton.
Yeah.
And Leicester. There's no reason why Villa can't get in there.
No, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'd agree with that. All right. Talking the Villa. You like the one?
Oh,
yeah. Who was that? Who was it?
JT.
Justin Timberlake. Or Jimmy Tarmac. Stuart joins us now. Hello, Stuart.
Good afternoon. How are you both?
Are you a Justin Timberlake fan?
No, I'm not.
All right. Do you own a dog, Stuart?
I do, actually, yeah.
Right. Do you walk it on a golf course?
No.
Would you? If you lived near a golf course, would you?
Well, I live not too far away from the Belfry, but no, I definitely go and take it for a walk on there.
It's rude, isn't it? People do that. It's rude.
It's
inconsiderate.
Stuart, of other places to take it.
Stuart, what part are you based? Whereabouts are you?
Well, I'm actually just outside Warsaw. Yeah, not too far away from the Belfry. About 15, 20 minutes or so.
Are you a member of the Belfry? Could you get me a game there?
No, afraid not. I don't play golf.
Well, why are you calling? You wasted my time. I'm only playing, Stuart. What would you like to say?
About one thing about Mings with the captaincy, I think it's actually the right move to make. The main reason being, I don't think he's going to be a guaranteed starter this season, and I think your captain needs to be somebody that more often than not is going to be in the starting lineup, and I think John McGinn will be probably the first name on the team sheet every week.
What have you made of Tyrone Mings then over the last 12 months? Does he need to up his game, do you think?
I think he does on what he did last year. I like Tyrone Mings. I like the way he carries himself, the way he talks to the media and that. You know, when he's away with England, he certainly carries himself really well. But on the pitch, he can be fantastic for 88 minutes of a game, but he always seems to have a mistake in him. And when you're playing at centre-back, obviously you make mistakes. It quite often leads to conceding goals, and it stands out a lot more. I personally, in my starting 11, I wouldn't have him in there. I'd have Konsa and Carlos playing at centre-back.
Do you know, it is a good shout. I mean, when you picked him up in 18-19 in the Champ, and he was fantastic for that second half of the season, when you guys got promoted, and he has been really consistent. Tyrone Mings got himself in that England squad. Do you think you can see a scenario where he might be deployed maybe as left back if Luca Dean is not there?
It's a possibility. The other thing is we've got Luca Dean. We've just signed another left back, haven't we, on loan for the season. We've got Ashley Young, who can also play there. So I don't think he'd move him to left back. I think the only way he's going to get regular game time is if we switch to 3 at the back and we play Carlos, Mings and Konsa, which could work because we've got 2 very attacking fullbacks. So that could work, but then you're going to have to lose someone out in midfield, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that either, really.
Okay. Stuart, when did you last phone the show?
Probably a couple of months ago. I do phone out quite often, every now and then.
All right, don't leave it a couple of months. You're a great caller. You know your stuff. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks. There you go. Stuart, the Villa fan. Let's speak to another one. Alan joins us. Hello, Al.
Hello.
Oh, that's not a great line. Al, can you hear us? Oh, Al? No, he's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Are we on speakerphone? If we are, can you just pick it up?
Yeah. Well,
say it again?
Is that any better?
Yeah. Sadly, that's all we've got time for, so...
I'm really glad you're talking about Villa because we're flying under the radar. Nobody's mentioning us in Villa. We signed Diego Carlos, beast of a centre-half. Boubacar Kamara, we brought in from Marseille. What a player he's been in midfield. And we signed the magician from Barcelona for 17 million quid.
So Alan, what are you expecting this season then? Because I said Villa should be aiming for the top 8. What are you thinking? What, top 6?
I would love the top 6. Realistically, top 8. That'd be a big advance from the last season. It's a 5-year plan. We've got fantastic owners. We've got a fantastic manager and a fantastic squad. I would also say outside Liverpool, we've got the best 2 fullbacks in the Premier League, in Matty Cash and Luca Dean.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think I could pick
outside Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I think Reece James and Ben Chilwell probably would be better.
And Man City.
Nah,
yeah, Walker and Cancelo. Yeah.
Well, I'm Villa through and through, so I believe that we're better.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Do you think...
Well,
go on. No, you carry on. Go on, Alan.
No, I've got my money on Villa being in the top 6.
That won't happen.
We're off to Rennes for the pre-season friendly on Saturday. We're all excited. 1,300 Villa fans going to France. We're going to have a cracking time. I think we're going to have a brilliant season.
Okay, I admire the fact all football fans, when they come on national radio or even when they're chatting to their mates in the pub, you sort of go above and beyond where your real expectations lie. Top 6 for Aston Villa. Give me the top 6. So we know Liverpool and City, right?
Right. But here we go then, Andy. I don't think Liverpool or City will win the league this year.
But they'll be in the top 6, right?
Well, they won't win the league.
No, but hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. But they'll be in the top 6, right?
They'll win the top 6.
Name the other 3.
Right. Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
The other 3, the other 4.
Yeah, but you say Villa will be in it.
Yeah. Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Arsenal and Manchester United.
And then your club, Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
So you'll finish above Chelsea?
Yeah. They're going to have a dreadful season.
And who's going to win the league?
Right, I don't know, but it won't be Liverpool, it won't be Man City, because teams like Tottenham, Arsenal, Villa, West Ham have all vastly improved.
But you haven't put West Ham in there.
West Ham have made some good signings.
No, but you haven't put West Ham in your top 6.
No, I know, they won't be in the top 6. But those teams will take points off Liverpool and Man City.
And Chelsea won't be in the top 6. You'll finish above Chelsea, Villa.
No. Yeah, we'll finish above Chelsea.
I commend him, but I'm telling you, Man City will probably win the league. Liverpool would definitely be there as well.
That's one of the... You sound like a lovely fella. One of the most nuts things I've ever heard.
Nobody's going to win the league by 20 points this year.
What do you mean, win the league by... What do you mean, no one's going to win it by 20 points?
Well, I know it was 1 point Man City and Liverpool,
yeah.
But then there's about a 20-point gap.
Yeah, it was 19 points.
What, between who?
Chelsea and City, third place.
Oh, between 1 and 3, right, okay.
It could be a Leicester year with somebody coming out the pack that nobody's looking at.
Go on, who?
And let's just hope it's Villa.
Who? If it's not Villa, who else?
Oh, Tottenham. It's got to be Tottenham. The signings they've made.
So Tottenham or Villa could win the league, but Chelsea won't get top 6?
Correct.
I'll
phone you back at the end of May, Andy.
Yeah, I hope they let you out by then.
Cheers, boys.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. That might be one of the most nuts things I've ever heard, that Chelsea won't get top
Not
six.
top 6. And that Man City or Liverpool, neither will win the league.
Yeah. Spurs winning it wouldn't be a Leicester shock.
No, it wouldn't be a Leicester shock.
It would be a massive
It'd be
shock.
a massive shock.
Yeah. It would be, but
I
they've
still
got,
can't see anyone finish above City or Liverpool.
I don't know. They've
City
both
are-
got transition periods going on, right?
City haven't.
Well, that Haaland thing, they're going to have to play
That's
one.
not transition. He's 21.
No,
22.
but I'm talking about the way they'll play football. They have to all of a sudden change the style that they've been playing for the
No,
last.
they don't. Man City don't.
Yeah, but they get an injury to Haaland. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but they've won leagues without a striker.
I know, but they don't have Jesus or Sterling anymore, and that's they're big losses if they don't have a striker.
I still think Manchester City are.
I don't think Man City are nailed on for it. They're favourites. They're not nailed on in my mind. I wouldn't be stunned if they didn't win the
Yeah,
league.
but then who won the league? Liverpool. Then I wouldn't be stunned. Anyone else bar them two won the league, I'd be shocked.
Would you?
Of course.
Anyone else bar those two win it, you'll be shocked.
I'd be shocked.
I wouldn't be.
What's if Chelsea
Because
win it?
nothing shocks me in football anymore. I've seen everything. There's nothing.
Okay, so
I know where you're going with this. Good.
Man United win the league, you'd be shocked.
No.
Because you'd have expected
You'd
that.
be shocked. No, I don't expect. If Man United won the league, I wouldn't be shocked.
How could you not be shocked?
I wouldn't be shocked. If Spurs won it, I'd be okay, I didn't see that. Man United won it, I wouldn't
You
be
finished
shocked.
over 30 points behind
Right.
City.
If Arsenal stay up, I'll be shocked.